Okay, week 3 we're on the range, we're preparing for our game in the competition. So a lot of people will spend time preparing for their round, maybe not the best routine you've come up with. I'm proposing a new routine, a new way of doing things. I think it has a lot more benefit for the majority of golfers, and I think it reflects a lot of modern day attitudes towards fitness and golf. Okay, first tip on the range for our competition preparation. I'm proposing, instead of using a wedge, I'm proposing you start using your driver straight from the get-go. You stand behind, get over the ball, you do everything you need to do in preparation, take your time, you do a nice smooth swing, hit the ball, checking your balance, checking where the ball's gone, and making it easier on yourself. This driver weighs 60 grams. I think these days, with modern day technology, you can use your driver and not worry so much about injury. Obviously you need to swing smoothly, but I think this is a more positive club to start with when you're warming up for your round. So we've done the driver on the driving range, we've come to the chipping green. A lot of people don't do any chipping before they go and play. I'm encouraging everybody to pick up their wedge, 56, 60, whatever you've got, and at least walk in, get 3 or 4 balls, and just try and work on your swing, your contact, your rhythm, your timing. The reason why I'm saying your short game's really important, off the first tee, hit a good drive. Maybe not the best iron shot the next shot. The difference in between maybe having positive momentum going to the second tee is determined by how good your chipping is. If you don't practice it pre-game, I think you're missing out. I think it's very important, and you could do 4 balls from maybe 4 different locations around the chipping green, see how that goes. Okay, with our pre-comp preparation, we've moved on to the putting green. Now a lot of people, when they get to the putting green before their round, they plonk 3 balls down, they're just talking to their mate next to them, they're just hitting balls, they're not really working on anything, and out on the course that'll be reflected in their performance. I think the most important thing when you're putting is diversity. So my advice for you would be to maybe get a 1 metre putt, maybe uphill, maybe get a 3 metre putt, downhill left to right, and maybe a 5 metre putt, right to left from this angle. The most important thing is try and mix it up, because out on the golf course you're going to have varying putts. Now you can start with the 1 metre putt first, then you can go to the 3 metre, then to the 5 metre. Once you've completed one hole, you move to another hole on the putting green and you create 3 different angles. Now you could do that 4 or 5 times. I think that would be better preparation than maybe just plonking 3 balls down and hitting it from a metre. Okay. Our 4th tip is using the bunkers, the practice bunkers. If you have practice bunkers at your course, great. If you haven't got them, obviously can't use them, but take advantage if you do have them. I think it's a really neglected part of a warm-up for a competition. I find a lot of people go out, first hole, hit good drive, maybe second shot not so good, in a bunker, a little bit nervous, hit it over the back of the green, chip back, 3 putt, start with a double. The easiest way to get on top of your short game and bunker play is to make sure you get as much practice as you can, and making sure you're doing that before a round is just as important. So getting in the bunker, getting a feel for your stability, making sure that you got your ball position correct, aiming the club face where you want the ball to go to, hinging, hitting the sand and following through, and getting used to accelerating into the sand. It's a really big confidence booster if you're really confident that you know every time you're going to hit the sand. And work on your acceleration. Make sure that you feel like you're actually going to accelerate into the sand and continue through to the follow through finish position. Okay, so we've arrived at the first tee. We've done our driver warm up on the range with some other clubs. The first one was the driver. We've done some chipping. We've done some putting using some diversity around the hole and different holes. We've gone down to the practice bunker and hit some practice shots out of the bunker, making sure that we're accelerating, working on our stability. We've arrived at the first tee. The only thing I can suggest to most people, when they get to the first tee, don't think, just do it, enjoy the game, go with the bouncers and see what happens at 18th.